Students, we have learned in chapter 3 that valency means combining capacity of an element. It is the number that is written along with the charge and symbol for an ion. Now, we will be going to learn that what will be the different valencies for different elements and how they can be calculated. Now, students, we know that the number of electrons which are present in various shells can be represented by its electronic configuration. For example, for sodium, the electronic configuration is 2, 8 and 1. That means total number of electrons will be equal to 2 plus 8, 10, 10 plus 1, 11 because sodium contains 11 electrons. So this is the electronic configuration of sodium. Similarly for fluorine, there are 9 electrons and the configuration will be equal to 2, 7 because in second shell maximum 8 electrons can be accommodated and we only have to fill 7 electrons. So total electrons are 2 plus 7 is equal to 9. Now students, the number of electrons which are present in the last shell, these are called valence electrons. The electrons which are present in the last shell are called valence electrons, and from these valence electrons we can predict the valency of an element. Now students, important point that those elements whose last shell is completed, we know that in K maximum electrons can be 2, for L maximum electrons can be 8, for M maximum electrons can be 8 and so onward. So those elements in which the last shell is complete, that means it contains exactly the number of electrons that it requires, those elements are considered as stable in nature. For example, neon. It contains 10 electrons. The configuration will be equal to 2, 8, 10. That means it contains 8 electrons in the outermost shell. That means it is already completed. Such type of elements are stable in nature. That means they will not react. So every element tends to be stable. That means it wants to be stable, and in order to attain stability it will have to complete its shell. This can be done either by gaining or losing of electrons or by sharing of electrons between the two different atoms. So this number of electrons that are being lost or gained or shared during the compound formation, in simple words, is called valency of an element. For example, in case of sodium, there is only 1 electron in the outermost shell. And we know that in M shell, maximum 8 electrons can be present. That means in order to attain stability, sodium will have to gain 7 more electrons. But on the other hand, if sodium loses this electron, its last shell will become L shell, which already contains 8 electrons. That means it has attained stability. So element can either gain or lost electron to attain stability depending upon the probability. So in case of sodium, the probability of losing 1 electron is greater than that of gaining 7 electrons. So sodium in this case will lose 1 electron, and after losing 1 electron, its configuration will become 2, 8, since it has lost electron from the last shell, that was M shell, and since it has lost electron, therefore charge will be positive, that will come on the ion because ions are formed by gaining or losing of electrons. Since electron is negatively charged species, those atoms which lost electrons, they acquire positive charge because electron is going away. And those which gain electrons, they will acquire negative charge because electron is coming to the atom, to the ion. So sodium will acquire positive charge, and since it has lost only 1 electron, therefore valency is 1. So in short, valency is the number of electron that has been lost by sodium. Therefore sodium ion has a symbol Na plus 1. Similarly for chlorine. For chlorine, configuration was 287. That means in last shell it contains 7 electrons, and we know that for M shell maximum has to be 8 electrons. That means just by gaining 1 electron it can attain stability, it can complete its octet outermost shell. So it will gain 1 electron and its configuration will become 288, and charge will be minus because it has gained 1 electron and number of electrons that are gained is 1, therefore the valency is 1. That means valency of chlorine is 1 and also valency of sodium is 1. In short, valencies are the number of electrons that are being lost or gained during compound formation in order to attain stability by the atoms. Let's take another example, oxygen. It contains 8 electrons. So first of all, write down the configuration. That means 2 and the remaining 6 in the next shell, 2, 6. Now these are the valence electrons, 6 electrons are there. So in this case, if oxygen has to lose, it will have to lose 6 electrons. But if it has to gain, it has to gain 2 electrons. So gaining is more easier as compared to losing 6 electrons. So oxygen will gain 2 more electrons to acquire 2,8 configuration, and because it has gained 2 electrons, charge will be negative and the valency will be 2. So the valency of oxygen is 2. So in this way you can calculate the valencies of various elements. You just have to follow a simple trick. Just make sure that which will be having the higher probability gaining or losing. If in the last shell, if there are 6 electrons, then gaining will be more easier because it has to only gain 2 electrons as compared to 6 electrons that has to be lost. But if the case is like where 2 electrons are present in the last shell, therefore 6 has to be gained and 2 has to be lost. Therefore in this case it will lose 2 electrons and it will acquire positive charge with valency 2. You can find the electronic configuration and valency of first 18 elements from table 4.1 on page number 51. Name of the element, number of the electrons, distribution of electrons, that means electronic configuration, and valency. Let's take the example of nitrogen once again. Number of electrons are 7. Configuration is 2, 5, which means valence electrons are 5. Now in order to attain stability, it has to gain 3 more electrons or it has to lose 5 electrons. In this case, gaining of 3 electrons is more easier. Therefore, in order to attain stability, it will gain 3 electrons, hence its valency is 3. In this way, you can calculate valency of all the elements.